everyone, it's Ness. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me for another video. This is like a tester one to see if my mic isn't going to pick up my little wall AC unit because it is so hot today and it's miserable. So yeah, I could turn it off, but it was really hot today. It was like 85 degrees, and so then upstairs is even hotter, and yeah, it's just gross, and the house doesn't seem to cool down, and I don't really want to start turning on the AC unit, like the house AC unit, just yet, just because it's very, very, very expensive to run it. So we're holding out. We're holding out on that, so that way we're gonna see how this goes. So hopefully it's not making like the mic isn't picking up the noise, because my old one would pick up the noise from the AC unit. It would actually pick up like all kinds of extra noises. So here's to hoping, because yeah, it would be absolutely fabulous if it would just noise cancel out that stuff, and I can have the window AC on at all times, because yeah, even just turning it off for like the 30 minutes while I'm doing this makes it like stifling hot in here, so it's like a sauna. Okay, so this is like the little piece of paper that I got from the Amazon Japan website. I'm gonna fold it in half, and because these little characters are on both sides, I'm just gonna glue this straight into here, and that way we can open it up, and then we have this cute little bread thief. I actually regret not getting these covers from Hobonichi because they're so cute. They're so adorable and just funny. So let's put these guys here. Actually, let's glue this in first, and then we can see where everything else is gonna go. I know it'll make the characters upside down, but that's fine. I don't really mind that so much. Today, the kiddo went to school, and I actually ended up sleeping on the couch last night because I couldn't fall asleep. I don't know. I feel kind of like nervous. Johnny had to leave for work this week, and so it was just the two of us with the animals, and yeah, I get somewhat uneasy as I think is like kind of normal. So I was finding myself just wanting to sleep downstairs, just so that way I could like hear anything easier if I needed to, and that way Spencer and I could be downstairs if something happened. I know it's like totally like pessimistic to think that way, but yeah, I think all of the years that Johnny's been like deployed or like on missions and stuff, it's just made me like overly cautious when we're alone. Because yeah, you never know. But so I had somewhat of a rough night. I just couldn't shut my brain off, and I was just wide awake and I couldn't fall asleep, and it was the worst. So I was just like watching. What did I watch? Oh, I had seen some reels of this YouTube channel where they had it was like guess which person is the kid, and I wanted to see the full thing of that, so I ended up watching that because it was really cute. There was like one little girl, and then the rest were all adults, and they're all trying to do like little kid voices, so I thought it was really funny. And then the guys have to try and guess like which one is the real kid among them. So yeah, that was fun to watch. And then I watched oh gosh, what is it? Real Housewives. Yep, I watched the Real Housewives because it's like a guilty pleasure. I really like the one that I'm watching right now, which is Beverly Hills. I think that one's my favorite because I like Erica Jane a lot. And then after that, I tried to fall asleep, so I just put on like Mad Morph and watching him play video games because he has a very, very extremely soothing voice to listen to. Um, so I was watching his videos and then tried to knock out. I can't like have pure silence because then I'll get like super nervous and my brain will create like noises, like phantom noises that don't exist. Um, so yeah. So I watched that and then uh, fell asleep finally and then woke up at 6:30 to get the kiddo ready to go to school. And we headed out and I took him to school and came home and I just kind of hung out for a bit, cleaned up a little bit, and then I got this game where you play as like a pizza owner, a pizza restaurant owner, and you have to make pizzas. It's very, 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 very simple, and it is a little bit repetitive, but I don't know, it's just very chill. And sometimes I just need something that's like very relaxing and like something that you don't need to like overly think about while you're playing, to just like chill out. So I played some of that. Where did I put the other half? Goodness gracious. Okay, here it is. So I played some of that and that was fun. And then eventually ended up going to get the kiddo and we picked up some Panda Express before we headed back home. And we've been watching Disney movies. So we went home and made our plates from Panda, and we just ended up watching the next movie on the list, which was Cinderella. Which, oh my gosh, it's so crazy to like watch these movies and like when I think of these movies, I think of like, oh, that's my childhood is watching these movies. And then you see when these movies were created, and it's like, oh, well, I guess like technically, yeah, they were my childhood, but they didn't come out in my childhood because Cinderella was made in 1950, which is, well, it's so amazing because the movie is feels like it's just so timeless, and that's what makes it super like special. That even though we're all from like different generations, we can just go and watch that movie, and it's gonna be a really amazing movie to watch. Really good movie to watch with like your kids and stuff. So yeah, we watched that one, and then did some homework, and then we might save this because I don't know where to put it. Um, then I wanted him to try the video game that I've been playing, the little pizza one. So he played it for a bit, and it was cute just watching him play. His computer isn't working right now for some reason, so we're spending a lot more time together, which is awesome. I love it. He's like my little best friend, that kid. Um, so we played for a little bit and I let him buy, they have like really cute little decorations that you can use to upgrade your little pizzeria. And so he picked some stuff to upgrade the way that the place looks, and yeah, it's very, very adorable. And right now they have like a cherry blossom season going on. So it's even cuter because you can get some cherry blossom stuff to fill in your pizzeria with. So we bought these. Um, we bought these tables that have like big peach, uh, big peach seats, cushions, like big seats and cushions, and like pretty tables. And then we have some really pretty pink curtains. And then of course we had to have a like retro wall clock that's of a kitty cat. You know, the one that like the eyes go back and forth and tail swings side to side. I would love to have that clock so badly. I want to try so hard to find one, but I've never been able to find one. You know, I like to find things out in thrifting, so that way it makes it like more creates more of like a sentimental value, bringing it home and like keeping it, you know. So we played that for a little bit, and then we went back downstairs and we watched some more. We watched another movie, and the next one on the list was Alice in Wonderland, and that came out in 1951. And gosh, it's just as fever dreamy as I remember Alice in Wonderland to be. Flowers are so mean. I can't stand the flowers at all. How mean they were to Alice, and calling her a weed, which is rich because they had the dandelions there, and those are weeds. Although the dandelions were my favorite style of flower that they had. But geez, the rest of them were so evil. Um, and then, gosh, yeah, we ended up, I ended up having him rank his favorite movies so far that we've watched. And so he places Snow White as number one so far. And then after that, he likes Bambi. And after that one, he likes Alice in Wonderland. And then his fourth favorite is Cinderella, which I wasn't expecting. I thought that maybe Cinderella um, would be above Alice in Wonderland, just because he was cracking up watching Cinderella with like little Gus Gus, and I mean even Lucifer is kind of funny too with some of his facial expressions, like the part where he's trying to find Gus Gus underneath the teacups in the kitchen when Cinderella's preparing breakfast. And there's the part where he realizes, like, he's trying to figure out which one he's lifting the cups. And then, oh, he realizes it's that one. And he kind of like shakes his head crazily and waves his arms. And it's just really, really funny. Like, he was dying from that laughing, and so was I, because I just remember that being so silly. Like his pure evil excitement that he got knowing where poor little Gus was. So yeah, I thought he would pick him, and he's very, very good at doing voices. Like he likes to do different voices and different accents. So he was repeating the things that Gus Gus would say, and it would sound like exactly like him. So it was very cute. So I thought definitely that Cinderella would be above Alice in Wonderland, but for some reason he liked Alice in Wonderland more. If I would rank them, I would totally put Snow White, Cinderella, Bambi, and then Alice in Wonderland out of the movies that we watched. I'll probably have us watch um, Dumbo and Pinocchio because we ended up skipping those, which I don't know. We should totally just watch them because it's part of the lineup. You know, can't leave anything out, and then I can put the rankings for those in there as well. And I think it would be kind of neat to include the ranking list um, in my journal somewhere, maybe once after we're finished with watching everything. I think that would be pretty cute. But yeah, lots of fun today, and I'm very excited to have Johnny back home with us. He comes back tomorrow morning, so like when this video is up, he'll be back. So yay! I'm excited. Maybe I can convince him to take me to sushi because I've been really craving that since he's been gone, and then we can catch up because he was in he had to go out of state for work, and he's ahead of us on time, so I haven't really been able to discuss anything with him because by the time that he gets off of work and like we're eating dinner and all of that stuff, he's just getting ready for bed. So let's put one of these little faces on. I've been rambling and not really like talking about anything that involves the process. So I hope that's okay and it's not annoying. I'm not really sure like what is preferred. Just talking about what I'm doing, or if like talking about my day is also enjoyable. Yeah, I never really have a preference on how people do it, so let me know. Let me know what you guys think. I don't think, let me see. He might be good, but I think it'd be really cute to have like I don't know if there's any stickers that have like tea, like a tea party. Let me see. I know one of these guys had a teacup before, but I think I used it. So we can't do that, but I'm just gonna quickly look through and see if I have any teacups or well, the weeds would have been funny, but I don't think I have room for that. Oh, okay. These right here. Because gotta represent the tea party, which I really do. I think my favorite characters in that movie are the birds. You know where Alice gets lost in the woods and there's the bird that's like in the shape of glasses. I don't know why, but I love that design so much. And then there's the bird that has the mirror and she looks through the mirror and she has the glasses and her eyes line up with the mirror bird to make it look like it has eyes. It's very clever. So even though it's like fever dreamish, the the movie, it's very cool how they came up with a lot of the character designs and like mashing two things into one, like the butterflies that are sliced breads, and they have like the pieces of toast as their wings. Super cute. Or like when the Mad Hatter is fixing the White Rabbit's clock and he's like stuffing it full of stuff. I don't know why it's so satisfying to watch him like cut the edge of like all of the stuff that he poured into the clock away. Yeah, I don't know. Love it. All right, but I think this is almost done. Let's put some red into the mix and we'll do some, let's see, not this one. This is like more of a pink. Where's my red marker though? Oh, wait, which one's red? This one. I think, did I use red yesterday? I used pink, but I didn't use the red one. So whatever, let's do some red. Maybe we can do some check and then we can do a little line for, I don't know. Maybe we'll just do checkers. I've been liking the checkers a lot. I like the way that it really enhances all of the empty space. And then when we do it on this, I'm going to do it here because we can make it look like it's part of the pattern and we can create lines with the checkers. I was originally just going to write sideways, which could also still happen because that's a very Alice in Wonderland type of thing to do because everything is so topsy-turvy and just all over the place, but this kind of creates like a neat little pattern as well with the line in the center, so I do like that. Right. And we can put some more down here. They look like they could totally be an Alice in Wonderland as well. And then we'll do the same thing with these lines too. So now I have the Mad Hatter, the Tea Party music stuck in my head because that was the last thing that we watched. And for some reason, my brain always gets music like super stuck in my head. So hopefully it won't last very long because there are times where I'll have a song stuck in my head for days. And it's miserable because I'm like being tortured by the song over and over again. I cut out the little white bit around this kitty cat just that way he would be like flush with, this little mouse thief enjoying bread, which I can relate to. I would totally steal all the bread if there were zero consequences and I could sneak away like a little mouse. But yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching me decorate my Hobonichi for the day. And if you like these kinds of videos and you would like to see more, subscribe. I put out a video every single day, so you always have something journaling related stationery to watch. I hope you have a really great day, and I will see you in the next one. All right, bye.